He got dropped by Song Kanan, but here I am using MMA Algebra. But it's also with the Fighting Nerd, so it doubles up and it covers the odds, you know what I mean? Who would you like to see Paddy in with next? I don't know. Poirier. Dustin Poirier. Neutralize a source of GOAT MMA's income? No. No, but Grey Shirt's channel might get nuked. I was hovering over it today, but I'm alright. He just hate mongers the channel. And he's acting like he doesn't get free pass to make money off of me. All he does is find the most hateable clips and put them together. So I was hovering over that button today, but I'm not going to do it. But if any clip channel would, it'd just be him getting fucking wiped off. But you know, it's all good. I won't do it. I get it, you know. Just hate fun. If Paddy had better striking, he could be a GOAT. His elbows on the ground were nasty. True. Thank you for the 7. He's going to get there. Thank you for the 2. I'm getting there towards the pull-up meta. I can't wait to start doing pull-ups. I just can't do enough of them to get good reps. Vallejos getting unanimous decision by Gene is aging like a fine wine. It really is. It really is. Shout out to Kevin Vallejos. You know, Vallejos has this really weird meta that he's going for on Twitter that really works. I don't know why. He just always gets interaction. I have never fought on the prelims of a UFC card. He's had one fight on the main card. I love my country. He tweeted. I'm the only one Gene Silver couldn't finish because he can't finish me. But I promise I can finish him. Pause. Gene Silver's a monster, but there are holes in his game. Soon I will expose them. Yosoi main event? I hope Gene Silver's enjoying all the attention he's getting. He deserves it. Soon I will take it all. He's like, we will do this. That's how he's tweeting. He's tweeting like someone doing the we for Ilya Tapuria. I would love to go to war with Nate the Train. This is the one where he watched my video and tweeted that out afterwards. I like UFC Nashville. Movsar Evloev needs opponent? Thinking face. Torres Finney is my height. Oh, God. What meta of tweets that you Torres Finney's my height. Anyway, thank you very much for the $2. You need the real food cookbook. Thank you for the 2. Guru, did you ever cure some addiction you have? Yeah, but addiction pretty good other than that. Every other moment I've seen of him. Yeah, Pimblett messaged me today, chat. I woke up, I saw my phone, he just messaged me, he said, hope you like that one, fella. I thought, yeah, mate, 'twas a nasty performance. You've earned a poly one there, lad. Shout out to Paddy Pimblett, dude. Keeping me posted after the fight. Dropped me a little message. Hoping I enjoyed it. Who's glazing who, chat? Huh? That's pretty cool of him, though, to just drop a message out there. That was cool. After the fight, especially. He might be baiting me to get guillotined by Molly McCann on Chatting Pony, though. So I'm concerned. I'm not going to lie, chat. I'm quaking in me boots. I'm shivering me timbers here, dude. I'm going to be sitting in a chair at Chatting Pony, and Molly's going to fucking Peruvian necktie me on fucking camera for the internet. Fucking humiliation. I can't. Ariel's hating fans for applauding. I've already read it. Fuck Ariel, man. I also hate John. I've already read. Probably got an ergonomic chair. Yeah, but it's broken. I didn't put it together correctly in the first place, I should say. Impression of me hurling a Jaffa cake at your head? I mean, they're pretty soft, so I wouldn't mind. Impression of Connor reading his tweet about his 500k bet? No. Thank you for the $2 Canadian. I just thought about something. I don't know what his 500k bet was. Thank you for the 2. Oh, he put 400k on Chandler, yeah? But chat, you know I used to throw coins into crowds of people at school. Did you guys ever like throw incredibly dangerous and heavy objects just into crowds of people? Like like a full can of drink and shit like that? Just throwing them. You know, like you just, not like on a like regular basis, but just to be funny, just fucking go whoop and then like move. Like if that hits someone, like it's gonna really badly hurt them, you know? Metal pencil sharpeners, yeah, shit like that, man. A book, exactly. You know how painful that'd be if it hit you. If Pigger went to jail, he'd love that. Pick that as soap. No, I wouldn't. At concerts, it's fun. Yeah. Like when I was a teenager, I just used to like someone. I didn't used to do it all the time, but I'd like thrown coins like across the playground, you know, and like if it hit someone, like that's gonna do a lot of damage. You know, I don't think it ever did hit someone, but like if it did, fucking hell, man. They could have like had a really bad injury. Like skimmed the coin, you know, like a pebble in a river. Oops, it slipped. Yeah. Australian election choice is 1 million Indians versus 750k per year. What's the 750k per year thing? Thank you for the 5. When was the moment you realized you could do this full time, and how did it feel quitting your job? I was kind of scared, but I saved up a lot of money as well. But I didn't quit my job. I slowly worked it down. I was doing full time with a Saturday job when I first got out of school. I was seeing what was going to happen. Then I had 2 jobs. Then I did full-time just on the weekdays. Then I went part-time on something else, on the delivery stuff of furniture. Then I went less than that. Then I went down to 3 days. Then I did 3 half days. Then I did 2 days, 2 half days. And then 1 day. And then a half a day. Just to come in and help out a bit. And then I stopped. So by the time I stopped, I was only really working like a day or 2 a week. So I slowly did it, you know. I could have done it a lot sooner, I think. But I think I did it at the right time. When I was ready to commit. Maybe I'll try get an Ilya interview. Impression of Didisanya starts touching Usman when Gene barks. I don't think he does. I think Volker beat Movsar Evloev. I think so. Thank you for the 2. Dude, yes or no, Lucas Tracy needs to do a second Volk interview now that he's back and on top. It just needs to happen. It just needs to happen, man. The second Volk interview needs to drop now. It must happen. I need it. You know what it should be called? And I would love nothing more, chat, that's invoked to, like, mention Peaches and Creamville. You know? Why don't you do a Volk interview? 1, he's TKB affiliated, so I don't think he'd want to. But I could reach out. I probably could. Because if I DM a fighter, they do respond. Most of the time. All of the time, actually. Other than Strickland, because Nina fucking got a clause in him. But that's Lucas's thing, though. The Volk thing is Lucas's thing. So I just let him have it. It's not because I'm like being generous by letting Lucas have the Volk thing. It's that I know that it won't mean as much for me to interview Volk as it will for Lucas to interview. You know what I mean? So it's not even about the fact that Volk's interviewed him. It's just my interview with Volk will never be as meaningful as Lucas's. So, from an ego standpoint, even to call it that, I just know it won't mean the same at all. Muchos. DDP unironically passes Izzy if he beats Hamzat. Hamzat's a better win. Then, I bet he beat Pereira. I don't know. One more after. If he beats... If you know what, chat, yes or no? If DDP's first fight with Strickland would have gone like the second fight, and instead of Strickland, he would have beaten a Imavov in the meantime, then I would say yes, based on the variation. But the 2 Strickland fights kind of... hog a spot that could be a better win on Dricus du Plessis' resume. Do you understand? So let's say the first fight with Dricus was an Amavov win. The second fight with Strickland happened, The second fight with Strickland. So he had Strickland domination. He beat Amavov. He beat Chimaev then, if we're talking in this sense. He beat Whitaker. He beat Adesanya. Then yes, I would say so, because the win over Adesanya would beat 2 fucking Vettori wins. You know what I mean? Or like a non-fight against Romero. So, yeah. But no, I think it would be one more after. Like if he beats like the winner of an Amavov Baralho or whoever gets the shot out of those two, then I would say yes. He's definitely competing against a better division. You're barking up the wrong tree, motherfucker. Already read that one. Your interview with Mitchell did more than DJ's in-person interview with Volk, and you uploaded sooner than DJ. On TikTok, Paddy has an entire fan base of girls that don't watch the sport. Very true. That find him extremely attractive, I know. I don't get that, dude. I don't get that at all. But there is, I don't know if anyone knows this, but there is a fan base where these videos will get millions of views, 100K likes. And it's just girls on TikTok saying, I don't know why he's my type, but he is. Did you guys know about that? I didn't know about that until I found out about it like last year. But yes, there is a trend of that where they're just, you know, I don't know why he's my type, but he is. And it'll have like 1.8 million. And all the comments will be like, I know what you mean by that. It's just, I don't get it. Thank you for the 2. There's hope for all of us, lads. Thank you for the $8 Australian, Jack Shannon. Ilya versus Paddy is close because Paddy is the biggest lightweight ever. Thank you for the 8. It is. I don't think he's the biggest lightweight ever. But he's a big lightweight. Maybe he is just not getting obese between fights now as much. And staying in a bit better condition. You know, he slowed down so much in the Ferguson fight. Even in the Jared Gordon fight. He's definitely taking it a bit more seriously. Yeah. Someone super chatted Ariel his last show at the end asking if he would have you on the show. And he ignored it and pretended it was about some other fighter. I don't care. Thank you for the $8 Australian, dude. He tried to have me on, and I did, and I said no. So now he's going to ignore. He literally asked to have me on with Nina Drama. So fuck off. I said, no, I'm not letting Ariel profit off of me and Nina Drama warring against each other while he sits there and profits from it. Well, dude. And now he's here trying to ignore. Come on, dude. It's on tape. It's on tape, him asking me to come on the show. Bitch. Profiting off of conflict. Well, I know. Thank you for the 3. Go on his show and just mimic everything he says. Well, like a childish energy. What's up, girl? What brings you on? Fancy seeing you here. Fancy seeing you here. I'm Ariel. I mean, come on, golly. Is this what we're going to do? Golly. Just do that the whole time. I mean, come on. Are we really going to do this or are we going to grow up? Come on. Let's grow up. Maybe I'll do it just to do that. That might be a good idea. The running gag of DC impressions sounding nothing like DC. Whoop-de-doo now. Whoop-boo. Don't be saying that now. I don't know how it is. You'd start feeling bad. Yeah. What was the other thing that someone said? Oh my God, if I had Ian Garry on for an interview chat to clear things up. And I edited in the post noises of like some girl's cheeks getting clapped. Like in like a faint distant sound. Every time he was answering questions. Maybe in the future I have Ian Garry on. And then in the edit, I just put audio of like, as he's answering shit. Oh, that would be classic. Shows up to Ariel interview in your Halloween costume. All right, no, no. There's a gore vid called Chechnya Chechny clear with Kadyrov. Oh, I don't want to see that. Thank you for the $2. You wouldn't? I mean, maybe someday we can squash our differences and I'll do him dirty with him. You're contradicting yourself. If Kadyrov is no different from a Western leader, Khamzat has no excuse to hang out with him. But what you mistake is that Trump isn't the Western leader. Dustin versus Colby? No. Fuck off. They're going to do the Holloway trilogy. I hate it, but they're going to do it. But there you go. I fucking hate it, though. I fucking hate that fight so fucking much, man. Does anyone, am I off on that? Or do you also just hate that we're getting that as a trilogy? It means nothing to me. It means nothing to me. I want to, when you've got these fighters that could be gone soon that are legendary names, I want like the matchups that we might not have a chance to get. I want to see Max Holloway, Dan Hooker. I want to see Dustin Poirier versus like an Arman or a Pimblett or, you know what I mean? I've seen all these fights. We've seen them twice, all of them. You know, the Gaethje fight, Oliveira, he lost once too, but you know, he's 0-2. I know Holloway's 0-2. Why are we doing a third fight? It doesn't make any sense. They're just shitting together fights that they think will sell well. Pfft. Dumb, man. The other fights would sell well if you fucking promoted them. That's why they do it, right? They just sell fights that have happened before so they can use the old fights as promo. Honestly, that's probably why they do those fucking dumb matchups. Just so they can use the old fights as promo. Post the old fight. Oh, the rematches. The trilogy's going down. It's just lazy fucking promotion. Lazy, woke, utter woke nonsense is what it is, chat. And their two names as well, yeah. Holloway, Oliveira too. That's a fucking fight, you know? But no, they won't do that. We need to see Holloway, Poirier 3. Fucking dumb. Dumbass fucking sport. I'm sick of it. Would be sick if they used MVP highlights from Bellator.